Okay, I'm going to show you another solution for the anagram whiteboard question. Last time I did the sort solution and found this one. Apparently this is quicker, the histogram solution. So yeah, I'll just do it. I'll explain it while I'm doing it. So we're going to take two strings, got to test it. If they're not the same length, then we know automatically they're not anagrams. And then, okay, so a histogram, in histogram terminology, there's something called a frequency. It's basically just the number from one of the elements. So basically that's our counter. And so we're going to take the first string and we're going to turn it into an array. And I'm not going to worry about spaces or capitalization. Obviously you can add that easily. So I'm going to use A for alphanumeric. It's char code at. So char code at will give us the ASCII alphanumeric ASCII code. So 0, because we only have one digit, so it's going to be 0. And then 97 is the ASCII code for A. We could just do A dot char code at, and that would give us 97. But instead of writing it twice, I'm just going to do 97. So that'll give us, so we're going to have an array between 0 and 25, and it's going to count our strings. And so if we have an A, that's going to put at index 0, it'll put a 1. If we have two A's, it'll keep adding to that. All right, so now we have 2. Here, I'll show you. So if we take one of our arrays, all right, so you can see, so it takes it from our regular string, mother-in-law, and it turns it into an array of numbers. So you can see, so here we have A right here, so A is 0. This is our 0 right there. And so we're gonna take our array now and run it through a for each. All right, so here I'll explain this. All right, so we're running for every digit. We're gonna have, for every digit, it's going to check to see if that index exists in frequency. If it does, it's going to increment. If not, it's going to set it to 1. Because if you try to increment an undefined index, it'll give you a not a number. And then, okay, so then we're going to use, okay, we need a flag. And if you use a for loop, you don't need a flag because you can return straight from a for loop. But with for each, you try to return from within the for each loop, it doesn't make it to the previous scope. So you're just returning to nothing. I mean, you're returning within the for each. So, okay, so you need a flag. We're gonna do second, and we're gonna run a for each again. And then again, we're gonna check if frequency So if it exists, or no, if it's, we're checking it again, but we're checking it against 0. So if that index is 0, then we're going to set our flag to 1. So that'll tell us, okay, we have a extra digit here. And else we're just going to decrement. So basically, the first loop, you know, counts, adds and adds and adds to the frequency array, and then the second loop reduces it. And if we hit 1, we're going to check for the flag. If the flag is set, that means we do not have an anagram. And if it isn't, then we do. So we have an error. All right, there we go. It ran, and it's an anagram. And if we add an extra letter, not an anagram, and then say we add the same letter, we have an anagram. Say we add a different letter, we don't have an anagram. All right, that's it. There's the histogram solution to the anagram interview question. And I also wanted to show you guys the just a visual of the actual frequency array. So you see here, this is a representation of our string. Each, like I said before, each one of these indexes represent a letter in the alphabet. So let's say add a couple M's. So it's still an anagram. And so you can see here's the 3 right here, which is a representation of our 3 M's in here. So that's how it works. So I just wanted to show you that as well. All right, take care.